I should ask Sirona at the...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Brilliant. Did think that you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse.
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a natural.
Flipendo! Levioso! Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Levioso! Compulso! Yes.
You up to now?
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Knowledgeable. I hope those are
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dome?
Levioso, Descendo!
I think you have it. At some point, you must stop
Levioso!
and put your newly honed skills
Confringo!
outside of the classroom.
There we go. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Not so tricky after all, are they? Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo! Flipendo! Descendo! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. That's it. Trafficus Totalis.
Troll you are!
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Where are me lads in Rookwood bled?
Trafficus Totalis.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft or something.
What's this? A child wandered too far from home. To your knees.
Depulso.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Trafficus Totalis.
I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different story.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Give it back! Levioso! Confringo! What are you doing, John? Electricity! Accio!
Petrificus Totalis!
Levioso! Accio!
That all you got? Might want to look up.
Expelliarmus!
Nowhere to hide!
Levioso! Accio!
Used to be switching and
Accio! Confringo!
Better luck next time! And in the clouds!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso!
Teaching in school these days.
Petrificus Totalis!
Protego! Stupid!
Let it display.
Expulso! Levioso! Accio!
Petrificus Totalis!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Incendio!
Protego! Expulso!
Levioso!
Incendio! So very.
Levioso!
Petrificus Totalis!
Protego!
Thought you was ready, did
Venite!
you?
Accio!
Petrificus
Confringo!
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Revelio!
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Revelio! Revelio!
Welcome back. Have you
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Arresto momentum.
Well done. You are on your way to mastering.
Another house token for the house chest. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Revelio. Revelio.
Afraid of a staircase?
Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
done. You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted...
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Không biết là kiểu đi吧
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're losing a general.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Revelio. Leviosa.
I would. You are to be remanded at once.
Oh.
Revelio.
There you go.
Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Aloha Mora.
Oh. ง่วงจัด
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Alohomora.
How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Revelio. Revelio.
At the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about
Deposit. Backing up.
I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules. Professor Black knows best. I'm terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
ไม่ไหววะง่วงจัดเลย เดี๋ยวไปนอนก่อนเดี๋ยวค่อยกลับมาเล่นต่อโอ้ยเกมมันโอเคโทษที จังหวะไม่ดีง่วงมากเลยเดี๋ยวมาเล่นใหม่ตอนบ่ายๆบ๊ายบาย